Hi, I'm Chip Rome with your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you are watching In the Know. Today we are at West Overton Village, and joining me is Aaron Hollis. Hello, Aaron.
Hello.
Good to see you today.
You too.
Yeah. Aaron is actually the co-executive director for West Overton.
That's right.
And we're going to be talking about a big event you have coming up here. You want to tell our viewers about what's going to be happening here?
Yeah, sure. So this is arguably our biggest event of the year, especially this year. It's our annual Makers Market. And this event has been around a long time. It's kind of changed over the years. And this year, our Makers Market is a craft vendor market. So we're going to have lots of vendors who make, bake, grow, or otherwise prepare their own products. So that means no Tupperware, no Avon, no MLM stuff. It's just homemade products. And we have a big plant sale, food trucks, and it's just a big event to come and spend a few hours here at the village.
And the date and time for that?
Sure, it's May 20th.
Okay.
It's a Saturday, and it's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay. And when you say big, you're talking close to 100 vendors, right?
That's right. So in the past, we've had 40, 50 or so vendors. And last year, we were going to have about 60, and then rain kind of ruined some of that. But this year, we're at about 95 vendors.
Okay, that's great. And you've arranged for better weather for this year, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I pulled all the strings, and it's looking good this year.
Good deal. Talk about where it's at in the village here. On the property.
So we're actually able to close down one of the roads with the help of East Huntington Township.
Okay.
So Frick Avenue, which is the road out behind us that goes up through the village, that road will be closed, and our vendors will be lined on both sides of the street up there in between some of the buildings. We're kind of at a point, which is a very fortunate problem. We're just finding places to put them now because there are so many, but it's going to be up there along both sides of that street. We're going to have a plant sale in the basement of the museum. And for folks who usually come to this event, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, we used to have a big plant sale in the basement of the museum, also known as the Overholt Room. So that's going to be back. Our distillery will be open. We're going to have food trucks in the parking lot of the museum. Basically everywhere on site, there's going to be something happening.
Okay. And the students from the Southmoreland High School are helping with that plant sale, is that correct?
That's right. So in their greenhouse, they've started a lot of vegetables. There's a whole long list of things that they've started growing for us, and they're going to be here volunteering that day as well to help facilitate that sale.
Great. Now, the distillery is actually going to be open that day too, and you want to talk a little bit about what people can find there?
Sure. So if folks haven't heard, we've adaptively reused an old barn here on the property as a very, very small distillery, and that's going to be open during the event, so folks can stop in there for a cocktail. We'll have spring-themed cocktails. They can always sample our product, buy a bottle, and that's not the only adult beverage that somebody can find that day. So we're going to have a cidery, wineries, someone selling vodka, just different adult drinks to have on that day if they like.
Sounds good. And you have food trucks. I understand there's a variety of food trucks. One of them caught my attention, but we'll let you talk about those food trucks that are coming.
Yeah, sure. So we're up to 4 or 5 now, I think.
Okay.
We're going to have barbecue, coffee, waffles, hot dogs, pretzels, certainly some ice cream we're going to have.
I heard Millie's ice cream.
Yeah.
Usually I have to drive the whole way to Pittsburgh to get that. So this is going to be the closest I've ever known of being to where I live.
Yeah, definitely a treat for you then.
You made my calendar. It says Millie's ice cream on sale at West Overton Village.
Well, I don't care why you come, as long as you come and get some ice cream and spend some time here.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also going to be a Mediterranean and carnival food vendor as well.
Okay.
Probably more I'm forgetting, and that's the thing. With 95 vendors, I can't possibly keep all of that.
I can understand
straight.
why. But you do have a website, and you also have a Facebook page, too. So how would people find you on the internet?
Sure. So our website is westovertonvillage.org.
Okay.
If you forget, just Google us and you'll find it.
Okay.
And on Facebook, we are West Overton Museums.
Okay.
And we're always posting on there and our website. Folks can find all of our vendor list there, the food that's going to be here, and everything happening that day as well.
Okay. Parking, as people arrive, that road will be shut down. I guess they come off of 819 right over here.
Yes. So
okay.
Most of the public parking is going to be back here behind the big barn.
Okay.
So there's a huge parking area back there.
This has been an annual event, but this is the biggest event you've had for this.
That's right,
Yeah.
by far. One time, a few months ago, I joked, wouldn't it be nice if we had 100 vendors? And now it's kind of like, where are we going to put all of these vendors? Which is a great problem, but this is by far the biggest it's been. And if the sun is kind to us, it'll be almost double some of the events we've had in the past.
Now, earlier on, you talked about the traditional vendors you'd find at some of these shows aren't going to be here. But the unique about yours, it's called the Maker's Market. So it's the people that actually make the items are actually selling the items.
Yeah, that's right. And nothing against those folks. I mean,
Understand.
that's kind of the nature of our site. Is it's historically a place where people made and sold their own goods.
Right.
And so, in the spirit of that, that's the kind of vendors that we seek out and that we want to have here with us. So there is a long list of different types of items that people can expect to find, but I know there are plenty of vendors who work with wood, whether it's cutting, engraving, making furniture. There's lots of art, paintings, pottery, plenty of hand and homemade jewelry, lots of decor, clothes, stuffed animals, books. The list goes on of the different types of things people can find here that
Well,
day.
that's amazing. A lot. So there'll be more for me to enjoy than the ice cream then. I'll eat my ice cream, I'll look around, and then I'll go back for another ice cream cone.
That's the ticket. That's it.
Spend the whole day here.
Yeah.
Now, will the museum be open that day? Like if someone hasn't been here, can they enjoy the other things that are here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The museum will be open that day,
Okay.
so folks can look around in there.
Okay. Excellent. This might be a good reason to come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and check everything out while you're here. Well, this sounds like a great event. We'll be praying for sunshine for you, so there's more shine, and hopefully that goes well. If you don't mind, just repeat the date and times.
Sure. So it's May 20th, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, great. Well, wish you all the event, and then I'm looking forward to coming and getting some ice cream.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, and now you're in the know. I'm gonna have to
The
make sure.
man's serious about his ice cream.
I am.
All right. 3, 2.